In a cozy little burrow, tucked away from the world, a tiny mouse with a small red backpack stirred from his sleep. He peeked outside his window, and his eyes widened with wonder. The world had transformed overnight. A soft, white blanket of snow covered everything in sight. The village rooftops wore fluffy white hats, and the trees were dressed in sparkling frost. Gentle smoke curled from the chimneys, painting soft gray lines against the crisp blue sky. The air itself seemed to glitter, filled with tiny, dancing ice crystals. This was the very first snow of the season, and it was magical. Our little mouse, whose name was Pip, couldn't wait another second. He grabbed his tiny red scarf, wrapped it snugly around his neck, and scurried outside. The cold air tickled his nose, and his warm breath puffed out in a tiny cloud. Just then, he saw his best friend, a friendly orange cat named Ginger, already playing in the fresh powder. Ginger was busy rolling a snowball, which was already getting bigger and bigger. Perched on a nearby branch, a tiny blue and yellow bird, Sky, chirped with delight, leaving a trail of delicate little footprints on the snow as she hopped about. Pip found his small wooden sled, and Ginger, with a playful meow, came over to help. With a gentle push from Ginger's paw, Pip's sled began to glide down a soft, snowy hill. Whee! Pip squeaked, a huge smile on his face as he zoomed down the slope, the cold wind making his ears tingle. After a few joyful rides, they decided it was time for a new adventure. Building a snowman, they worked together, rolling 3 big snowballs and stacking them high. Ginger found a carrot for the nose, and Pip, ever so clever, pulled some little cheese rounds from his backpack for the buttons. To finish their masterpiece, Pip took off his own tiny red scarf and wrapped it around the snowman's neck. It looked so funny and cheerful. As the sun began to set, casting a warm golden glow over the cool blue and white landscape, the 3 friends gathered around a glowing lantern to warm their little paws. Pip shared the rest of his cheese, and they sat together, munching happily as fluffy snowflakes began to fall again, each one a perfect, tiny star. It was a perfect day, filled with friendship and the simple joy of the first snow. Thank you so much for joining Pip, Ginger, and Sky on their winter adventure. If you enjoyed their story, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more heartwarming dailies. See you next time.